Now, everybody loves meatloaf. No, that's not true. I've run into a lot of people that say, ooh, meatloaf, yuck. And there's a lot of meatloaf out there that I've had that I would say yuck also. I'm not a big fan of the tomato sauces on top of the meatloaf. So what I substitute is Campbell's Golden Mushroom Soup. Not cream of mushroom, not any other chicken mushroom or any of that. Golden mushroom soup. Trust me, you're going to love it. Also, we're going to use some Italian flavored breadcrumbs, some minced onion. That's going to go inside when we mix it up. About a tablespoon of Lipton Onion Soup mix. You can pick whichever one is your favorite. And about half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I'm using regular burger, and I'm going to put the egg in here and get it going so we can whip that up. Hey, I made it. I hit the sink. All right. Da-da-da, da-da. Sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's not. And in goes the meat. And the fun continues as we add everything in. We're going to add our minced onion. I know I should be using a spatula or something, but trust me, I washed my hands, and you're not going to eat it anyway. We are. And I'm going to put in the breadcrumbs. All right. And then I'm going to put in the Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to put in the Lipton Onion Soup mix. So there we have it. And now we're going to go ahead and give it a really good mix. Hopefully this won't come out too dry. If it comes out too dry, you can add a little bit of the golden mushroom soup to it, and that'll help loosen it up just a little bit. Because after all, you don't want this really, really dry. In my case, I forgot. I'm using only 1 pound of beef instead of 2 pounds, which my recipe calls for. The reason being, there's only 2 of us here eating. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a little bit of the soup here so we don't have a problem. Just about half a can. And now I'm going to continue to mix. I'm going to let that meat sit in there for just a second while I introduce you to my meatloaf pan. It has the holes in the bottom for the drip. Hence why I have 2 pans, and yes, this was also picked up from Amazon. I just like to make it by hand. Try and make it as even as you can though, because you want the thing to cook evenly. You don't want to have a raw center in a spot that's too thick, okay? And you don't want to have an area that's well done. Because anybody who eats their beef well done needs to have their head examined. They don't know how to eat. Well done beef, yuck, gross. Just my opinion, folks. All right, we've got the oven set to 375, and we're gonna put it in there for half an hour. It's been 30 minutes. We're going to pull the meatloaf out of the oven, and we're gonna dress it up just a little bit. Oh, look at that. Oh, yummy, yum, yum, yum. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of the golden mushroom soup, and I'm going to spread it over the top of the meatloaf. Okay? There we go. This is taking the place of the traditional ketchup or tomato-based toppings that people put on there. I'm also going to save a little bit of this for gravy. You can add water to it, or if you notice, we have drippings from the meat that have gone to the bottom pan. We can pull that out and add that to make a really, really good gravy. All right, we're going to pop it back in the oven for another half hour, and then we're going to take it out and enjoy it. Okay? Alexa, set timer, 30 minutes. We'll see you in 30. And the moment we've all been waiting for, let's pull the meatloaf out of the oven. All right? Take a good look at that. I'm going to put a little bit of aluminum foil on the top, the glass top here, because I want to try and separate this pan and get any drippings I can into the gravy. All right. This is the remaining little bit of the golden mushroom soup that we had. Okay, and I'm going to pour in just some of the drippings. We don't want a lot of it because we don't want it like real greasy. Okay, but that should be enough right there. And we'll grab an extra wooden spoon and we'll just stir it up a little bit. There's really no need to thicken it. It makes a wonderful, delicious gravy. Before you slice your meatloaf, let it sit, let the meat rest for about 10 minutes. I know we're all chomping at the bit to eat here, but you'll want to let it rest for 10 minutes. Try this meatloaf. Let me know if you make it. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Let me know how it worked out for you. If you have any questions, by all means, also put them in the comments. But I want to thank you very much for viewing our channel.